So hello everyone, welcome to my class of Advanced English for Business. For this chapter, we will be going through the managing the conflict. So our objective for today will be understand what is the workplace, the clashes, and communication skill, giving support and guidance. So for our content today, we have big part. So workplace clashes, and then the communication skill, giving support and the guidance. So for the workplace clash, so in the workplace, we always have the conflict. So in the workplace conflict or common occurrence arising from diverse groups committing together to work. So knowing how to handle conflict in the workplace, like essential professional skill. So understanding what different conflict may arise in the workplace and how to manage them can help improve the relationship with your colleague and create a healthier company culture. So in this, we explore this the example of the workplace conflict and offer some the potential resolution that we can apply to your professional situation. So we have the 6 common workplace conflict. So many conflict can be lack of the poor communication. So in the workplace is always no different. So misunderstanding, close the mindset, the passive aggressive, the behavior all contribute to the following workplace conflict. So firstly, we will have the task based on the conflicts. So these disagreement arise in a situation when individual as the interdependent project network must coordinate their tasks to that so everyone can successfully get their part done. And then we have the leadership conflict. So everybody have like a different leadership style. Everybody react differently to those leadership styles. So some leaders are bold and charismatic, others have a more laid back, warm, inviting. So some are highly technical and strict on the rules and deadlines. So others also hand off or hardly see them. So again, we are all different. So it's not something we can escape. And then we have the work style conflict. So as they are different leadership style, different work style. So some people prefer to work in the groups, while others so they best work alone. So some people need to extra direction to complete a task. So while others like external input and direction every step of the way. So some people get more work done like under pressure and others like to knock the task out earlier. So we have the personality-based conflict. So we are not always going to like everyone we meet, and it's not easy to work with someone like personality we find distasteful. So it's helpful to remember that who we perceive someone to be not necessarily who they actually who they are. So this circles back to the theme of the empathy and understanding. And discrimination is always the problem. So discrimination is always like the conflict that to make like more serious and where the human resource might have to get involved. So if there are harassment, discrimination going due to age, race, the gender, what have you, there serious need for the company to explicitly emphasize open-mindedness, acceptance, and understanding. Creative idea conflict. So the conflict is come to the idea brainstorming. It's actually excellent opportunity to make the idea even better. So employees need to recognize the ideas of the others and voice their own and then gather the best pieces together for a stunning solution. So how to have the conflict resolution. So we have the step for the workplace. So firstly, the calm down. So calm down and accept the reality of the conflict. So come up with a plan to deal with the problem by talking with the other person involved before the tension grow into something unbearable. So between you. So don't let the situation get passive aggressive. So tackle the conflict before it get that far. So don't let your emotion get the best of you. And then we have the communicate via like active listening. So it's not only important to get together and talk. It's important to get together, listen up, like tap into your empathy and have a dialogue with each other. Don't avoid it. So have a sit down somewhere, make sure both of you like have a chance to say everything you need to say. Don't just wait for your turn to talk, really listen to the other person. Self-reflect and resolve the conflict. So self-reflect on both sides of the situation, help to see it from other person's point of view and help you understand what they are thinking and the feeling so you can resolve the conflict. In the workplace, we always need to have the giving, the support and guidance. So why is it important to help others at work? So helping your colleague at work is important to maintaining a stable workplace. So we have the moral, so the kindness of its offering, how when needed can improve the moral. The support. When you support your colleague, they may more likely to support back to you. And then we have the leadership. So having order is like important quality for developing your leadership skill. The health. A happy work environment can reduce the stress and improve your mental health. The productivity. So when the colleagues support each other and work as a team, they are often like able to work more productively. So how to communication when you have a conflict. So communication is the key in this point. So always greet the co-worker. So say hello to your colleague when you see them. Make an effort like, to acknowledge them. Check in, like ask how your colleague are feeling and how the days is going on. Listen, always pay attention to what they say. So, and then make eye contact. So maintaining eye contact is important for respectful communication. And lastly, always show your respect. Be respectful and boundaries and be consistent in how you behave when communicating. I will give you some tips right here. We have to recognize the challenge. So be aware of your surrounding at work and try to notice that like what may cause your colleague to struggle. So you can ask how you can be helped when you see they are dealing with a challenge. Use your own experience to help recognize when others are struggling. Volunteer your time. If you notice a colleague needs help or has a large workload, so offer to help them complete this task. So sometimes offering moral support is enough if you do not have time or not the permit to help with their work task. So always to give some advice. So giving advice is the great way to offer support to your colleague at work. Draw on your experience with the company and from your own job duties to advise other team members. Build the relationship. So building a relationship with your colleague at work can prepare to you to have to support each other when needed. So take the time to learn about your colleague interests. So they can be topic to talk about when established daily communication. And always to perform an act of the kindness. Someone like sometimes you can bring something unexpected can improve someone's day. So you bring some donut or some coffee for your colleague at the morning. So thank you for attention today. Today we did learn about the workplace clashes and communication skill, support and guidance. So see you in the next video. We will continue with the part 2 of this chapter. So mediating the conflict.